Hi everyone, welcome back to Physio and Pilates. I'm Gabby. Today I'm going to show you some exercises for your upper back. If you are an office worker or any job that involves a lot of slumping, so when your shoulders come forward and your upper back gets quite rounded, well, these exercises are perfect for you because we're going to mobilize the spine and get it stronger today. To start with, can I get you in a box position? So, a box position is when our knees are underneath our hips, hands underneath the shoulders, and I'm going to get you doing a cat pose. So, we're going to bring the head down, and I want you to bring your tummy all the way up to the ceiling. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, I want you to bring your stomach down and then your head up. We're going to hold for 1 to 2 seconds and then repeat, going all the way up. And I'm just doing this a few times just to get your spine nice and relaxed. It's a great way to relax the muscles, to loosen them up, and also get your vertebrae more happier, especially if you've been in one position too long. We're just going all the way up one more time, just holding it, and the tailbone down. And then again, just going all the way. You can just feel everything moving. If you find you struggle with this, you can always do little ones. That's all right for me. Perfect. Then, I want you to find your 50% of that back of yours. So that means if it was all the way up, that's 100. And if it was all the way down, that is 0, and I want you to find your 50. That's where your back is in a nice neutral position. Once you find that, I want you to engage your centres, put pressure on your right hand, and bring your left hand to the side. Hold for 1, 2, bring it back down, and then you're going to do the other one. So you're putting all the pressure in the left hand, and bring the hand back. When you're doing this exercise, I want you to make sure you're keeping your spine nice and straight, elbows aren't overextending, you're keeping them slightly gentle elbows. And also make sure your middle fingers are going nice and straight forward. If your hand goes crooked, it puts more pressure on the shoulders. Brilliant. And in total, I want 4 on the left and 4 on the right. So I'm on my 4th one right now. And this is working the upper back and the shoulders. Brilliant. After you've done that, I want you just to go into a child pose stretch. So just bring your bum onto your feet, head down, and just bring your hands away from the body. And then we're just stretching here the whole entire back. If you have any shoulder problems, of course, you can place your hands near your feet if you find you have any shoulder problems. But this shouldn't be painful, it should be just stretching. We're just doing a child pose and just hold for a few more seconds more. I always hold for about 30 seconds. But we're just breathing in and breathing out. Just sort of stretching it all off. Good. Now, I'm going to get you on your stomach. Now, when you're on your stomach, if you find you've got quite a curvy spine and that your bum's going too high, I would recommend placing a pillow underneath your stomach. But I want you to place your hands 90 degrees, so they're 90 degrees next to you, and then you can either use a pillow or a small little book, just so that your forehead is resting on the pillow, and then your neck's nice and straight. I also want you with your tailbone, so at the moment I'm relaxed, I want to push your tailbone gently down into the ground. This is going to make my spine nice and straight. So if I was relaxed, it's like that, and you can tell there's curvature there. And then I push it down. That's when the tailbone is pushed down into the ground, my back's nice and straight. Now, once you're comfortable, I want you you to engage your lovely centres. I want you to push your shoulder blades down to your tummy, and then I want you to lift up and bring down. We're going to do 6 times in total, so we need 5 more. So you're just pushing your tailbone down, and we're going up and down for a breaststroke prep, level 2. This is a nice one to get your upper back moving. But make sure that your elbows are staying in line with your shoulders. Make sure you're breathing as well. It's so easy to hold your breath in. Just need 2 more. And this is making your upper back muscles work hard. Now, what I don't want seeing is your tailbone losing it and that you're doing that. That's going to put too much pressure here. So it's so important to keep the tailbone in. On the last one, I want you just to hold it up, keeping that posture, breathing in, breathing out. For 3, 2, 1, coming down. Brilliant. Now, if you need to, you can do a child pose stretch after that if you think you need to just stretch your upper back a little bit more. That's quite a lot on your spine if you're not used to it, because we're extending it. This is bending it, this is counteracting it all. But unfortunately, as office workers, you're putting a lot on your spine. It's usually bending forward. So that's why it's so important to do something that's counteracting it all. Great. Now I'm going to show you how to do a Pilates Cobra. So you're going to lay back on your stomach, but there's going to be a but. With your legs, I want them to come out so that your feet are pointing outwards. So they're not underneath your hips, they're just pointing outwards. You can use the pillow again for your head, just to relax it a bit more. Then I want your elbows to go back into that 90 degrees. And what you're going to do, you're going to push your hands down. As you push your hands down, you're going to gently lift your chest off the ground. And then you're going to move gently your body. And as you move your upper back, you're moving your hands horizontal, pushing your shoulder blades away from you. As you can tell, my elbows are going down, because if they're like that, they will indirectly hurt your shoulder. So you're going to push everything down, moving it. And this is a Pilates Cobra exercise. Then I'm going to come down nice and controlled, not holding it too long. But it is a hard exercise. And we're just going up nice and controlled, working the upper back, moving the upper back, counteracting everything. We're just going to do 2 more, so that'll be 4 in total. Just taking a deep breath in, and then breathe out, coming up, elbows down, chin tucked in. Great. Going down, nice and controlled. And last one, and literally bring the elbows back down, hands at an angle, and you can feel your upper back muscles working here. Coming down, nice and controlled. Great. We're going to now do a nice chest stretch, a nice anterior capsule stretch for your shoulder. I want your left hand straight. You can get rid of the pillow for now, because I want your head looking to the right. The right hand, I want your hand next to your chest and your elbow up to the ceiling. The feet can go relaxed again. I want you to bend your right knee, and as you push your right from the right hand, you're going to tilt your body, bring the right foot over the back for a nice stretch on that left shoulder of yours. You might hear a click in your back, so there's a little bit of a lower back stretch as well. And we hold just for 5 to 4 seconds, and then I want you to bring it back and do the other side. So you're going to look to the left this time. Left hand will be next to the chest. Right hand's going to straighten. Left knee is going to bend. Going to push with the left hand over the body and it just stretches your chest out very nicely. Also does your anterior capsule of your shoulder, which can get very tight, especially if you're slumping all day. Just hold 3 to 4 seconds, coming back and repeating. Now, if you find that's too easy, then instead of having your left hand straight, we're going to bend left elbow 90 degrees with the palm on the ground. Looking to the right, same motion, you're going to bend the right knee, make sure the right hand's next to your chest, pushing from it, and you can feel a different stretch. Still does the anterior capsules, but it depends on what you want out of your stretch, of course. Hold for 3 to 4 seconds, coming back. Now you can either do level 1 or level 2, so either arm, right hand straight or right hand 90 degrees. Left hand next to your chest, looking to the left, bend the left knee, and we're going with the left leg over the body. Make sure you're breathing, of course, nothing should be straining, and we're holding for 3, 2, 1, coming back. So bring your leg back, chest back, and we're just grabbing the pillow again if you have a pillow, and then resting. We're just resting. Now, I'm going to show you the yoga cobra exercises. So a half a cobra for yoga is when your elbows are underneath the shoulders, and you just bring your upper back up like this. Some people suffer with quite a lot of upper back tension, so this is just perfect for them. You're making sure your feet are relaxed, knees, feet, hip width apart, and we're in a half a cobra. Now you might think, nah, I need something more. So a full cobra for the yoga version is when the hands are next to your chest, forehead on the pillow. Keep those shoulders down towards the hips, and you're just going to take a deep breath in, and breathing out, you're just going to lift yourself up, nice and controlled. Use the arms, more on the arms this one, and you just go as far as you can go. But you have to make sure your elbows are tucked in. If they're not, you'll do that and it'll hurt your neck. So you've got to keep everything tucked in, hold for 1 to 2 seconds, coming down, nice and controlled. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, coming up, nice and controlled. Taking a deep breath in, and breathing out to come back down. And we're just going to repeat 1 more time. You can do it as many times as you want. It's just working the arms, working your upper back. Brilliant. So just holding for 3, 2, 1, coming down, nice and controlled. Great. Lovely. And just to relax, I'm going to finish off with a little bit harder exercise. We're going to place our hands right above the ears, so the fingers are right above, elbows not touching the ground, tailbone going down into the ground, so you've got a nice flat back. I want you to take a deep breath in for me, and breathe out, lift the chest off the ground, and then coming back down. Keep those toes on the ground, knees on the ground. I'm just going to finish with 5, so 4 more. So breathing out, breathing in to come down, breathing out to come back up, and keep that tailbone down. That's where a lot of people struggle with. They forget about the tailbone, and indirectly that's putting pressure on this one we don't want. We want a nice strong back. Just 2 more. And then on the last one, I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds now. Just going to lift it up and just holding it, tailbone tucked in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Place hands next to your chest, push up, back into your child pose stretch. Now this I've chosen as my go-to stretch today, just to get the upper back stretching out and counteracting all the lower back extension and the upper back extension. We're just breathing here, nice and controlled. Amazing. Now we're going to just come back into sitting. Now I've just shown you a few exercises you can do, upper back muscles stronger. Now if you just do this just twice a week, you'll feel the difference out there. This was G Physio, I'm Gabby. Please subscribe and like, and have a lovely day.